Hey guys, Dane here from Moving to Canada. I am recording this at about 4 p.m. Eastern Time in Montreal on Friday, March 20th. And we have just received word that the latest express entry draw has just taken place. They've just published the results to that draw just a couple of minutes ago. It does state that the draw actually happened yesterday, but IRCC's only gotten around to publishing the results as of the last hour or so. So I'm here to bring you all of the information about that. I know some people were wondering if there might be a delay for express entry draws. Usually they take place every 2 weeks, every second Wednesday. That would have been back 2 days ago on March 18th. But there has been a draw. A little bit of a delay. Don't know if that's due to the coronavirus situation or if there might be another factor at play there. But we do know that there was a draw today. So in this week's draw, it was a bit of an anomaly. There were 668 invitations to apply that were issued. And this draw was restricted only to candidates who had already received a provincial nomination. So candidates who had already applied for and been approved by a provincial nominee program, or a PNP. If you receive a PNP in express entry, what happens is you receive an additional 600 points added to your CRS score. That means that all candidates in this week's draw, all candidates had a 600-point boost to their CRS score. For this reason, the CRS score cutoff threshold for this week's draw sounds much, much higher than it normally is. This is simply due to the fact that this draw was restricted to PNP holders. So the cutoff for this week's draw was 720 points, much higher than we've been seeing in recent draws, but that's not due to more people entering the pool or anything like that. It's simply due to the PNP restriction for this draw. We expect once IRCC returns to all program draws and considering all candidates, it will go back down to the range that it's been in for the last couple of months. So congratulations to those 668 of you who have received an invitation in this week's draw. Get to work on your applications. Please take note that there are special measures in effect for immigration applications right now. If it's not possible to get all of the documents that you require before your deadline, if you can't get out of your house or contact the proper agencies due to closures caused by the coronavirus, there are special measures in effect to help you. I suggest checking out our coronavirus news feed. I'll pop a link to the description of that in the description of this video, so you can check that out there for all of the special measures that could help you. We will be posting regular updates to that coronavirus newsfeed, to our website, and to our YouTube channel regarding developments in coronavirus and how it's impacting Canadian immigration. So be sure to check there for the most recent updates, because there are things that are changing quickly and rapidly, hourly, weekly. So make sure that you're checking our website for the most recent info. Couple of big changes that you should be aware of if you are not already. Changes to Canadian immigration policy impacted by coronavirus this week. The Canadian border has closed to most international travel. This includes international aircraft. So if you're traveling from another country by air to Canada, travel has been restricted to Canadian citizens, Canadian permanent residents, and a handful of exceptions. Again, I'm going to refer you to that link in the description to find out what those exceptions are, because there's a bit of details there. And also, the Canada-US border is closing to non-essential travel as of midnight tonight. So midnight on Friday, March 20th. So just be aware of that. Be aware that there are some changes to immigration policy to help fight the spread of coronavirus. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, the big story right now is coronavirus and how it's impacting things. People have been asking us if they're still processing applications, if IRCC is still accepting applications, if they're still issuing invitations. Evidenced by today's draw, they are evidently still doing some work. So you can rest assured that some things are happening. IRCC has not said that they're stopping application processing or stopping the acceptance of applications. So continue on as you normally would. IRCC has closed some of their offices to only critical staff. They've shut down their phone lines, likely to deal with the coronavirus outbreak. but they are still continuing operations. So right now, you can continue with your immigration application as you normally would, and we will try to bring you the latest updates once they're available. Look, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you want to be sure that you get the latest updates on Express Entry as well as the latest updates on Canadian immigration news, just make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back as soon as we have more updates for you. Thanks so much.